Hello, queens and kings. It's Dana Store Codes, Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. The Sunday Spectacular. Well, the Sunday Spectacular preview. So, these will be among some of the cameos. Many of them are set in gold. And they are from Georgian to early 20th century. Of course, I'll explain each one as we go along. I do have other cameos available. Those are the ones that I grabbed for today. Some of y'all ask about gold charms. These are the gold charms that I picked out for today. An adorable Edwardian heart. Which doubles as you can hang it a brooch or a pendant or a watch. The enameled, perfectly enameled gold, 9-karat gold. Is this one 9? I think this one's 12. 12-karat gold, retractable pencil, Victorian. The rare queen, 10 shilling. The large note. This is Victorian. It is not Georgian as it was sold once it was cleaned, but it's a Masonic fob. A 9-karat gold retractable pencil, also a fob. And of course, the little Art Deco champagne bucket. I want you to see that it's got like little, I don't know if they're diamonds or glass or what they are, but it's got little sparkly bits like ice in it. It is the freaking cutest charm. It could be the best deal possible. Like, I can't even speak. So fantastic, I can't even speak. 15-karat Art Nouveau amethyst and pearl necklace on a 9-karat chain. You know, I'm a big proponent of 9 or 10-karat chains because they wear longer. It's also on an 18-inch chain, so makes it also very wearable. The 16-inch Georgian necklace. Listen, anything worked in gold of this era is ridiculous. It's very expensive. I will give you the best price that I possibly can on it. It's 16 inches and for 10 grams on the chain. And of course, everything was handmade. And 4 grams on that heart set with pearl. Yeah, it is just a fantastical piece. But, you know, again, it has a fantastical price. Going with the necklaces, let's go with the book chains, the mid-century, gold-filled heart book chain, 34 inches long, 17-inch drop. Nice, and for those of you who love a long book chain, Victorian book chain, completely correct. Again, the stars with the locket, night and day, flips to plain or decorative. You won't touch this one online for under $700, and I think I've given you all a price on it. It's nowhere near that. I also have a fantastic night and day 17-inch. This one is engraved with flowers or night and day smooth. You can see they're about the same length. I will sell it because other people have asked for ones without a locket, but this one really, really goes well. Fantastically well with that. The Rare Mariner. I dare you to find another Mariner like this. can't believe it's not gone. I think currently, is this one 16 or 17 inches? Just about the same, so maybe a little bit shorter. I'll measure it up, probably about 16 and a half. But it can be extended. I do have large sterling links to extend any of these pieces. I was going to shoot to that, but I know there is the fabulous Georgian locket as well. The Georgian reticulated. Those are textured. We call it Rollo or Belcher. Rollo in the States. Belcher here. I call them paper link chains. Strongest chain made. The strongest. And of course, rock crystal quartz locket. Don't know that I ever showed you how it opens, but it does indeed open. I'm being brave and opening this in front of the camera. No, can't do it. I don't want to scratch it. There we go. Nice satisfactory snap. Going with the pools of light, I have, how many pools of light necklaces do I have? I have 1 3-pull with bows, 1 singular with a beautiful crystal, and then I think this is a 5 pulls, isn't it? This is the one they sell for like $600 or $700 online. It's insanity. Yeah, this is a 5 pulls of light. Of course, I have it backwards. Yeah, but that garland, this is definitely very girly. Love it. Pools of white. Yin and yang. Only the singly most rare pools of light. The yin and yang. Yin and yang. I want to say yin. I think I've heard it both ways. Best possible price that you will find. Let's see, I have some drilled pools. I have some rock crystal with either black or faceted onyx. I can't believe someone hasn't snapped that one up yet. I have some fancy rock crystal quartz. And then I have loads of crystal necklaces that will go very reasonable. And some of them are very well made. They're all well made, but some of them are exceptional crystal. Let's put it that way. Sterling bracelets. Of course, the Victorian, textured Victorian with the lion passivant padlock. I think that's probably the oldest sterling padlock I've had ever. This beautiful Victorian charm-esque bracelet with 4 coins from 1842 to 1899, I think they are. Then I have a Art Nouveau sterling pannier, French. Albertina that, you know, could hold your watch or you could wear as a bracelet. Then there is also a French book chain with a clasp. Fancy textured book chain. This thing is very heavy, very solid. But, you know, many of these pieces are well over 100 years old and still look fantastic. I have one heavy link bracelet left. I do have a charm bracelet I have to pull out of the drawer somewhere. This is a new Scottish bracelet. New as in new antique. I think maybe a couple of you got interested in the hair worked bracelet. This could be mourning, but it was more like a sweetheart piece because there's no date on it. Usually if it was a mourning piece, it was dated. But, you know, obviously this person has passed. Probably close to 200 years ago. I have some Egyptian pieces. There's another one that's not out. Some sterling pieces, Art Deco pieces, the late Georgian cameo bracelet, late Georgian, early Victorian, the Victorian upper column. Cannot believe that is still there. Beautiful moss agate bracelet, large cameo bracelet, another Scottish Art Nouveau bracelet, loads and loads of silver bracelets. For loads and loads, we also have loads and loads of fantastic lockets. You know, that one's either a compact or snuff box or locket. The padlock, the Scottish padlock. Let's go to silver gold bracelets. Gold bracelets, of course, I have several gold bangles. I also have the new fantastic crystal opal with rubies. This one is Nouveau Edwardian, both influences, and 14 karat. This one is, I believe, 9 karat, and it would have to be because it's very, very, very flexible. And wait till I show you it on when the snake goes up your hand. It is really just that fantastic. I'll have some amber available, maybe a little bit more than what I showed in yesterday's video. It all depends on what I can pull out. I'm going to pull a few brooches out. I did manage to secure a price for the French, that fantastic diamond and enamel chinoiserie, Art Nouveau chinoiserie brooch. Of course, there's a load of glass. The wedding cake bracelet, the Tutti Frutti, loads of, like I said, gorgeous. Look at the crystal on that briole. I mean, there's no light coming from outside. It's just a very, very English gray day here, unfortunately. Of course, some fabulous, masterful Millefiore. And my antique concoction of these. I don't know how I can show you, but they are set on a bright blue glass. And when they get in the right light, they sort of glow. They're really, really kind of magical. There's a Czechoslovakian foil. That hot pink foil, incredible. Uranium links and amber glass. Can't wait to light that one up for you all. The new sterling fish brooch as well. Plus, of course, you know, some incredible earrings. Moonstone. a couple Victorian aesthetic pierced and screw back. And of course those beautiful Art Deco pearl. I'm going to pull a couple necklaces out that I have with that gorgeous uranium UV glow glass. Say that 3 times fast. Oh, speaking of uranium, large selection of uranium this week. This one is a shorty. It's 15 inches. I have a skinny neck, so I don't have a problem wearing it, but it's uranium tutti frutti. We are going to have a bit of a light show. Why not? They're fun. I love this color green. This springy, fantastic crystal. Well, these are crystal. Uranium crystal, not glass. I'm going to offer a rare rhubarb. That's rhubarb and custard. Uranium. These are the color of the most intense lemon meringue pie that you've ever eaten. And they're longer. Now, many of these, the ones that have a spring ring, including this fancy schmancy cut one, can be extended because they have a spring ring. Not saying that this one doesn't, but they are also fancy cuts. So what determines the cost of the uranium is not only the uranium, which is expensive, but it's expensive because it costs me money to purchase it. And then, of course, it costs me money to sell it on. It's the cuts. You pay for the cutting. Of course, that incredible Art Deco. And then this multicolor, which is the most fabulous multicolor I think I've ever presented. And that's color change glass in the center there, that pink, that bicolor pink and blue. It glows. And then, of course, the most prolific piece. These are the large chunky ones are more expensive. The smaller you get, of course, they're the least expensive it's going to be. Let me think. I think that's it. I'm looking around on my desk. I'm going to have a few sterling charms besides the large charm bracelet. If you ask, nice. I might dig out some watches if someone wants to see some. And of course I have the heart padlocks that I've had before. Oh, the kite. Yeah, I was thinking, what was the kite hallmark? The kite hallmarks were on those earrings. We'll talk a little bit about that a little bit more. And I can't wait to see you all. I can't wait to have a sale and see you all. So hopefully this wasn't too long at 19 minutes. And if you're new here, you're probably pretty confused, but we do have a sale today. That's at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. here in England. I'm Dana Store Totes, and this is Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. And if you love antique and vintage jewelry, you've found the right channel. I love you all, queens and kings, and I'll see you all very soon.